Hi everyone! Today we're going to do a 20-minute ab class using the ankle weights as an option. Now, like I say, these are an option, so if you don't have them or if you don't want to use them today, that is absolutely fine. You can do this whole thing just using your own body weight. I know we're all going to feel an incredible burn today. You're going to leave feeling amazing, so let's get going. So whenever you're ready, meet me in the middle of your mat and we will get started. So coming into a seated position in the middle of your mat, just leaving the ankle weights to one side for a second. We're going to start by connecting to our breath. So sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are away from your ears, lengthening through the crown of your head, and then slowly closing down the eyes. Taking a big deep breath in through the nose, feeling the rib cage expand. And then exhale out through the mouth, draw the ribs down towards the hips. Again, inhale through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. Going at this at your own time. Just quieting down the mind. Slowing everything down. Using the next 20 minutes to really focus in on yourself. On this next breath, taking an inhale through the nose, feeling the rib cage expand. And as you exhale, start to draw your belly button back towards your spine, connecting into your core. Again, inhale. Exhale, ribs slide down towards your hips, belly button back towards your spine, really drawing in through the lower abdominals. Last one, inhale. And exhale, drawing the belly button back towards the spine. And then when you're ready, opening the eyes, lifting your right hand up overhead, taking a side stretch. And then coming back to centre. Left hand comes overhead and stretching over to the side, keeping both sit bones down on the mat. And then coming back to centre. Okay, let's get going. Popping those ankle weights on if you're using them. So popping them round your ankles. And then we are going to start in a plank position. So coming onto all fours and then stepping yourself back into a plank. If you have sore wrists, you can come down onto your forearms, or everybody else up onto the palms of your hands. Your shoulders are over your wrists, pushing out through your heels. From here, you're going to start to slowly rock backwards and forwards. So pushing over your shoulders, over your wrists, and then pushing yourself back through your heels. Keeping your hips where they are. Try not to lift them too high or drop them too low. Really pulling in through your core. So drawing your belly button back towards your spine. Nice long line through the whole body. Then from here, pushing out through your heels, holding yourself still. You're going to float your right leg off the mat. From here, you're going to bring that knee into the chest. Extend it back. Bring it in. Extend. Same thing if you are down on your forearms. But instead of just bringing that knee into the chest, you're going to lift the hips up slightly and draw it back, not dropping it down. So whichever option feels good for you. Just 4 more. For 3. 2. Last one, step it back, straight onto the left side. So left leg comes up, bring the knee to the chest, extend, bring it in, extend, try not to dip into that lower back. Belly button is back towards your spine. 5 more, you can do it. For 4, 3, 2, using your breath to help you. Last one, step it back, drop the knees and push back into a child's pose. Taking a big deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. From here, flipping onto your back, laying all the way down, just hugging the knees in, rocking from side to side, and then extending the legs out long. I want you to cross your right ankle over your left, hands come behind the head. Elbows nice and wide, so really pushing your elbows down into the mat. Try not to flare through your rib cage, so drawing your ribs down towards your hips. Belly button back to the spine. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, curling yourself up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to lift. Draw that belly button back as you lift. Inhale, lower down. So as you exhale, you pull that belly button back. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Elbows nice and wide. Imagine I'm there with you. I'm pushing my fingers into the bottom of your rib cage. I say this all the time. That's where you're curling up into. So you're focusing more on lifting your chest up than you are pulling on your neck. 4 more here. For 3, 2, last one, and release it down. To start with, bring both your hands down by your side, and then you're going to lift that left hand overhead, uncross the legs, and from here you're going to lift that right leg up. You're going to bring your left hand to meet and tap it down. So right leg lifts, left hand comes to meet, tap it down. So working into those obliques now. Head stays down, or should I say your back stays down on the mat. Working deep into the lower abdominals, working into those obliques. If this is too much on your neck, you can bring your hand behind your head to support and then bring your elbow to meet the knee. Whichever option is best for you. You can do it. 4 more here. Using your breath. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower down. 2 more. I'm starting to feel this in my legs. I don't know about you. Last one, and release it down. Same thing on the other side. So cross your left ankle over your right, hands behind your head. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl yourself up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower down. Keeping those elbows nice and wide. Now, remember that this class is for you. So if you want to take things a little bit slower than I am, or if you have loads of energy and you want to go a little bit faster than I am, you make this class work for you today. Belly button back towards the spine. 5 more here. Making sure you're closing that gap between the ribs and the hips as you lift and lower down. Last 3. For 2. Last 1, and release. Okay, uncrossing the legs, both hands down by your side to start with. You're going to lift that right hand overhead. You're going to take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to lift that left leg off the mat, bringing your right hand to touch. Lower down. So you lift and lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower down. Using the strength of your core to bring you up. Remember, if you need to, you can place your hand behind your head, bring your elbow to your knee instead. 5 more here. For 4, 3, 2, last 1, and release. Hug those knees in. Rock from side to side, massaging out that tailbone, just releasing the lower back. And then from here, bringing your legs into a tabletop position, imprinting that lower back into the mat. Hands come behind your head. Your knees should be over your hips. Legs are at a 90-degree angle. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl yourself up and just hold here for me. Flexing through the feet, you're going to push that right heel away. Bring it back in. Inhale out. Exhale to pull it back in. Keeping those elbows nice and wide. Same things we spoke about earlier. Belly button back to the spine. Back is nice and flat on the mat. Inhale out. Exhale to pull it back in. Really focus on drawing those lower abdominals in. 4 more here. For 3. You can do it. 2. On this last one, hold that leg out. If you're wearing ankle weights, it's probably going to start to feel really heavy, but you are stronger than you think. Okay, right elbow's coming to the left knee. Extend. Bring it in and lower down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower down. Again, going back into those obliques. You can do it. 5 more here. For 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold it. Tiny lifts. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold. Give me bicycles to finish. So you switch and switch. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And hug those knees in. Placing your hands on your knees. Just circling the knees round in one direction. Bringing that energy back into the body. And then reverse. Massaging out the stomach at the same time. And then legs back into tabletop. Flexing through the feet. Hands come behind the head. Exhale, lifting yourself up. We go with the left side. So you extend that left leg away. Bring it in. Inhale out. Exhale to pull it back in. Using your breath to help you. Smiling through the burn. Trying to imagine that you are on a beach somewhere. You're somewhere in your dream destination, wherever that may be. Visualizing yourself in a really happy place. Enjoying the movement. You can do it. 3 more. 2. On this last one, hold that leg extended. Left elbow comes to your right knee. Lower down. You lift and lower. For 6. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower down. For 5. I think I skipped a number. Just 3 more here. For 2. On this last one, hold it lifted. Tiny little lifts. For 8. 7. 6. You can do it. Keep it going. For 4. 3. 2. 1. Into those bicycles to finish. So you switch and switch. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And hug those knees in. Good work. Extending everything out long. Just take a full body stretch here. Just releasing the core for a second. And then bringing your hands down by your side. Feet come in. Tuck that tailbone under, pushing your lower back into the mat. So printing that back into the mat. Float your legs into tabletop. And then hold it here. You can keep your hands down by your side for this one if you like. Or if you want a challenge, hands come behind the head. And then you come into your abdominal curl, whichever option is right for you. So like I say, making sure that lower back is into the mat. Squeezing your heels together. You're going to extend both legs away. And bring them in. Inhale out. Exhale to pull back in. Really pushing your hands into the mat. If your hands are down by your side. So engaging your triceps into the mat. Or if your hands are behind your head, elbows are nice and wide. Wherever you are, just making sure that your heels are squeezing in together. And you come in. Inhale out. Exhale to pull back in. Really drawing in through those lower abdominals. Your belly button is back towards your spine, really engaging into your core. You can do it. Again, whichever option is right for you. 4 more. For 3. 2. On this last one, hold the legs extended, hold them out. From here, you're just going to cross one ankle over the other. So crisscrossing the legs, making sure that your lower back is staying on the mat. If you need to, you can reset. Crossing those legs over each other. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug it in. Good work. Okay, last thing here, and then we have the teaser, and then we are done. We'll finish with a nice stretch. So from here, everyone coming down, head is down on the mat, legs are extending to the ceiling. You're going to drop your right leg down and lift. Left leg drops down and lift. Again, challenge, bring yourself up, or if you want, you can stay all the way down. Alternating sides. If you have those ankle weights on, they're starting to feel really heavy now. Again, if this is too much and you do have those ankle weights on, you can come into tabletop and you can give me toe taps. Again, another option for you, making this workout work for you. Wherever you are, last one on each side. And then hug the legs in. Rock from side to side. Bring both knees over to the left, look to your right, feeling a nice twist and release through the spine and through the centre. And then bringing both legs over to the right, looking to your left. And then back to centre. Okay, like I say, we're going to finish with a teaser. So finishing strong, extending both legs away from you, squeezing your heels together, squeezing your inner thighs, hands come overhead. Taking an inhale to prepare. Exhale, tucking the chin to the chest, slowly rolling yourself up, floating those legs off. Those ankle weights feel so heavy now. And then slowly rolling yourself all the way down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, floating those legs off, squeezing the heels together, squeezing those inner thighs. And then really slowly roll down. Last one, give it all your energy. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, squeeze the inner thighs to lift the legs up. Hold. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly rolling yourself down. Good work, everyone. Just pulling your right leg into your chest. And whilst you are here, you can take the ankle weight off. Pulling that knee into your chest. And then bring that right leg over to the left. Feeling a nice twist through the back. And then coming back to centre. Switching sides, so bringing that left leg in. And whilst you're here, taking the ankle weight off. Pulling that knee in. Just relaxing through the back. And then bringing that knee over to the right, looking to your left. Slowing the breath down. And then coming back to centre. Just pulling both knees in now. And rock and roll the spine up to seated. Coming into a cross-legged position to finish. I just want you to take your right hand, place it over your left knee, sitting up nice and tall and twisting through the back. If you like, you can close down your eyes for this. Making sure that your shoulders are away from your ears. So focusing in on your breath. Breathing in through the nose. And then out through the mouth. And then switching sides. So your left hand is coming over your right knee. Twisting yourself round to the back. Again, shoulders are away from the ears. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Slowing everything down. And then coming back to centre. From here, you're going to take an inhale, lift the hands overhead. You're going to interlink the fingers together. You're going to push the palms to the ceiling, stretching out through your centre, feeling a nice stretch through the abs, and then release everything out. We'll take one last deep breath together as always. So taking an inhale, biggest breath you've taken all day. Hands come together. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. And you are all done. Amazing work, everyone. I hope you feel incredible after that class. I don't know about you, but my core, I definitely felt the burn today. If you did too, make sure that you subscribe so that we can work out together again. And if you are doing this as part of the January challenge, I will see you on the mat again tomorrow.